The video you're about to see might be a bit like all over the place because one, we thought the idea really quick and we rushed back to Kirsty's house with like 15 minutes to spare, and two, her sister is being very irritating. You may not see her in this video, but you'll probably see her in the outtakes. But she was being very irritating the whole way through that video.
She's 10, by the way, so
yeah,
I think she's still irritating.
I think she just wants to be on YouTube, to be honest.
She wants to be like YouTube famous. Oh my god!
Oh my god! Yeah, so enjoy the video.
Bye! Woo! Hello and welcome to our latest video. This is called How to Revise. Don't have a breakdown. Like, you know, we all know exams are stressful, but you gotta chill and it'll be okay. Just don't start crying or being like, and it'll be
I know from personal experience it won't help because you'll get really stressed out, you'll get no sleep the night before your exam and probably screw up even more because you'll basically just put all your revision to waste because you'll just be like so that you'll forget about it all.
Don't go on the internet. Just don't even look at your laptop / computer / Mac.
Yeah.
Just don't even look at it.
Because you'll end up sucked into like Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube for hours on end, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I'll go do some revision in a minute. 2 hours later you still haven't done anything.
You just be there like, it's okay, I'll just like, you know, just check my messages. No.
Just put the laptop down.
Don't do it.
And go revise.
Put the laptop down and back away slowly.
Don't have study groups. They'll be like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go to my friend and study. Truth is, you won't get anything done. You'll just end up talking or watching telly. You'll find something that will distract you and you just won't get anything done. You're just better working on your own.
Dedicate days to revision. Like, don't be like, oh, you know, I'm just going to see my friends today, see what I fancy doing tomorrow. Because let's be honest, no one gets up at a reasonable time unless they plan something to do on that day. So you have to, like, dedicate a day to revision. For example, on Monday go see your friends and Tuesday you can revise. But you need to like plan it ahead so you know what you're doing that day.
And depending on who you are, you might benefit from an exam timetable, you may not. If you're one of those people that needs everything set out and you know what you're doing which day, then that type of thing would benefit. Always stay in the same area, like if you revise on your bed, your desk, dedicate a certain area to revise and stick to it because then your brain will start to learn that's when you need to revise when you're at that place.
Basically your brain kind of notices the area, recognises, like your brain connotes that like a certain area is like, oh, I recognise this area with revision. So I'm going to get into revision mode.
Don't have your phone out when you're revising. Like I tend to like turn mine over and put it on silent because you'll end up like you'll get a text or a call and you'll be like, oh, what's going on? And then you won't revise, you'll just get like completely distracted.
Or you'll get like yourself into like a brain mode where like, oh, I'll just text my friend and then carry on revising and then text them and carry on revising. But while you're revising, you're just like, oh, I wonder what they're gonna say to my reply. Like, it doesn't work.
Because if your phone's like right in front of you, you're always like, oh, I want to check it. I want to check it. So you won't revise, you won't focus.
You need to tame yourself.
Yeah.
You need to give yourself a break. I think the brain can only work for 45 minutes, focusing on one thing. So
after that, it's just like,
yeah, your brain won't take it in. Like, no matter what you may think, you'll be like, oh, I'm sat here at like 50 minutes. Yo, take that at 6 years apart. But it doesn't, your brain won't register it.
Yeah.
You need to give yourself a break.
Yeah, even if it's just 5 minutes, go downstairs, have a drink, whatever. At least it's just some break instead of just straight revision.
Also, it's better to swap subjects a lot. A bit of maths and a bit of chemistry, then a bit of maths and a bit of chemistry.
Yeah. Because else if you just do one subject, it'll just all become like just one big
it'll merge into like
even if you do maths, like I do maths A level and I have different maths exams, I do like some revision for one exam, then some revision for another exam because it's even though it's the same subject, it's still slightly different.
It's different parts of the subject.
Learn what type of learner you are. You can either learn by like doing stuff, learn by listening, or learn by like watching, isn't it?
Yeah.
It depends on how your brain works. Like I'm a very logical thinker, I think.
I'm not.
Like I benefit from like reading and taking notes and like setting times for stuff. You just need to learn how your brain works.
Whereas I, on the other hand, benefit from like doing stuff. Like it's like, for example, if you have instruction, like if you got a new television, how would you put it together? Would you look at the instructions and then do it, or would you just like fiddle around with it and do it yourself? Or how it It's different ways of doing things.
Once you learn how you learn, that's how you'll get the best revision done.
Yeah.
And that's because your brain's like, oh, I can do this.
This is easier for me, I'm going to do it this way. So basically, the last point is just don't procrastinate.
Yeah, just don't try not to get distracted.
You will get distracted, let's be honest.
I mean, we still managed to pass our GCSEs through distractions, but
and we're like, Tumblr, Twitter addicts, so...
YouTube, we have it. You name it, we've got it. So just try not to get distracted. Set your times, what you're going to do when you do it. And don't start revision really late. Don't be like, oh, I can just do it tomorrow. I can do it next week. My exam's only for not for like another 2 weeks, because you'll get to day and then you'll be like, oh no wait, I could have done a lot more. The earlier the start, the less you have to do like over certain days. You can spread it out more.
Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe and comment and like and post on your everything. On your Facebooks and Twitters and
Tumblrs.
Your YouTubes.
We probably won't.
That's
You
our
probably
plan.
won't see us now for like another couple of weeks, because I doubt we'll see each other. But just please leave us some ideas for videos, because it took us about 2 hours to come up with this idea. So
Hey.
please give us ideas, and good luck if you have any exams.
Yes. Do good.
I'm sure you will. But